Manchester United, they need to sell players, clearly, and they've made that very, very clear, but they want a number 9 as well. Who are they looking at?
Yeah, a couple of names on the list right at the top of it. Benjamin SEŠKO, a player that is wanted by Newcastle United as well. Manchester United very much in the market for him. It's funny, a couple of years ago, he was on the radar of Real Madrid. He stayed within the Red Bull group, going from Salzburg to Leipzig. He's been watched by Premier League clubs since he was a teenager, really, and it feels like now this is the summer where he is available and potentially available for Premier League sides. It's an expensive deal to make happen, but we know that Manchester United are interested in the 22-year-old. They're also interested in Ollie Watkins as well, but that deal potentially could be quite difficult because of Aston Villa's stance and reluctance to sell a key member of their first team. So yeah, they are in the market for a number 9. I should imagine they'll get one, but what it looks like at this stage, we're not quite sure. But those are 2 players that are definitely very much on their radar. Yeah,
and it's interesting as well because this one has been driven by their recruitment director, Christopher Vivell, who was actually the Red Bull scout at Red Bull Salzburg, and he brought him SEŠKO in as a 16-year-old. Just a couple of other lines with regard to Manchester United and the latest on Jadon Sancho. Borussia Dortmund remain interested in signing him. He, of course, joined United from Dortmund back in 2021, went on loan back to Dortmund for the second half of the 2023-24 season. Performed pretty well as well, didn't he? Got him to the Champions League final. Sky Germany are also reporting that he may be prepared to take a wage cut because that was a bit of an issue when Chelsea decided not to take up the obligation to buy him at the end of last season. Now, might be some other players who could be on their way in at United as well, Michael.
Yeah, this is one we were given yesterday. Now, we must stress this is just interest now. Gianluigi Donnarumma from PSG, the PSG Champions League winning goalkeeper. Now, why is there interest? Well, he's in the final year of his contract at PSG and they're signing a new goalkeeper, Lille's Lucas Chevrolet. So, but we are told there's a possibility he might stay and challenge for that spot as well. But look, looking at what United have had over the last couple of seasons, if that was to happen, that would be a huge, huge signing for Ruben Amorim, wouldn't it, Donnarumma?
Well, it's the type of player that Manchester United fans want to be associated with. Champions League winner, someone that's coming from a big club. This rebuild over the course of this summer with the Ruben Amorim fingerprint of DNA on that team, and you get the feeling that a player like that, along with Cunha and Bomo, and then someone like SEŠKO, that would be the type of summer that Manchester United fans would say, this is where we feel like we're back to being what we are. Now we need to start seeing it on the pitch. But in the window, they're certainly making all the right noises.
OK, let's rattle through a number of the other clubs. We've been covering Arsenal's interest in a certain Eberechi Eze from Chris.
Now we know that Manchester United are interested in Gianluigi Donnarumma. Is Donnarumma interested in Manchester United, Mark McAdam?
Yeah, I mean, full name, Mike Wedderburn. Have I done something wrong?
I thought you deserved it.
No question. Quality player, 26 years old, he's at PSG, he's just had the most phenomenal season, and there is interest from Manchester United. One of the significant things in this deal is he has 1 year left on his current PSG contract, and they're in the market to try and sign another goalkeeper, which may affect his ability to play games next season. There's been no official club-to-club contact at this stage, and of course there is still a question mark over Andre Onana at the moment. Question mark A, is he the Manchester United number 1? B, the current injury situation, how much he'll be able to play and how available he'll be for the start of the season. And of course, we've been reporting throughout the summer that they are interested in making an addition to the goalkeeping department should finances dictate that it's possible.
But Mark, everyone's looking at this and going, is Donnarumma using Manchester United as a negotiating tactic? What do you think?
Absolutely, that's a possibility. It's not uncommon. Managers, players, they want a new contract. They want to use that little bit of speculation in the media to facilitate a move somewhere else. It could be a number of things. But what we do know is that there is genuine interest from Manchester United.
OK, Michael, we know that Manchester United want to offload the famous 5. One of them's gone, Rashford. Any news on any others?
Well, you're probably out of the 4 remaining at Manchester United who look to don't have futures at the football club. The more likely to leave at the moment is Jadon Sancho. Our colleagues in Germany are saying Borussia Dortmund exploring a potential 3rd time at the club for Jadon Sancho. I think an issue for Jadon Sancho is obviously a lot of the time being his wages. Of course, there's pictures of him at Chelsea. Chelsea didn't take the option to take him permanently. So we'll wait and see on that one, because of course Jadon Sancho loves Dortmund, and whether it can work out financially for Dortmund, we'll wait and see. But then you've got Anthony, who had a great loan at Real Betis, Alejandro Garnacho, still at Manchester United. He obviously had that fallout with Ruben Amorim at the end of the Europa League final. And then you've got Tiro Malacia as well, who's had a number of injury issues as well. So you talk about Ruben Amorim wanting to bring so many more players in as well. But you're talking about those players there, big players, but more importantly, big wages.